Alright guys, it's morning and it's May. We are May 2nd today. Yep, we're starting planting. Actually, I started yesterday, but that was yesterday evening. We're just kind of getting some things ready to go, making sure everything was going to work. I mean, I've already done some work, did the maintenance to this rig. I know you've been watching me work on a little John Deere planter. That one is just basically the plant Milo. This is our corn rig. And yeah. I really like this rig. It's a lot of fun when everything works. Sometimes the electronics annoy me, but 2023 planting has begun. Shut that. Get this all started up and let it all start beeping at us. But we have started officially. And that's actually kind of nice. So it's gonna go pretty quick. We've only got, I think, 4 circles to plant, and then basically that all done. 4 circles to plant and a little bit of dry land, very little. We still have not really gotten any rain. There's been a few rain showers come through, but where the good rain was, only had ½ inch. And where it didn't rain, it maybe 10 points. So we're still plenty dry. We're definitely hurting on moisture, but we still got time. I still have about a month, a little over a month to plant any dryland corn, and then more time after that to plant Milo. That all should be good. Right now, it's kind of getting started for the morning. Gotta finish filling my fertilizer. I had to let that circulate a little bit, so we'll turn valves on for it. Make sure we're going up in the tank. We are going in the tank. So basically all this is what we call a starter fertilizer. It's phosphorus, which is 1034O. We put zinc in it. What else? Oh, and we also put, this time we put carbon in it, or the humic acid. We'll see how that goes for us. What else? Oh, and then we also have we have a pesticide that goes in it too, because we do a lot of corn on corn, and the corn has stuff on it to protect itself from worms, the bad worms. Earthworms are good, but there's a lot of grubs and other that'll eat the corn, and we don't really want that. So we found that by putting this other with it in the furrow, it has actually helped us, keeps the corn a little safer and gets everything up and going good. But yeah, so we're running a 2150 Case IH 24 row planter, and we've been running this for about 3 years. No, 4 years. I think this is the 4th year we'll be using it. And it has been very nice. We used to run a 12 row John Deere stack fold. I can't think of the number. I think it was like a 17. I can't think of the number, but so this was a huge upgrade. Fully loaded with all precision stuff. The clean sweep, trash whippers. I got air, closing pressure, all the VSET drives, electric, and delta downforce for controlling the depth or down. So it is nice. I like it. Does a really good job, and I can plant a lot of acres really quickly. So this year seems a little overboard, but if we were doing our normal acres, it would still maybe be a little overboard, but it is nice because there has been years when, you know, when we did get rain, that you could plant for a day and then you'd sit for a week. So it's kind of important to be able to plant sometimes. But I guess with that, I want to let you down, kind of give you a little bit of an idea. 2023 is on its way, planting, so let's get going. Alright guys, well hey, got that half done, so that's good. We're back to the other side. Just as I expected, the irrigation system wasn't gonna quite be out of the way, so not a big deal. We just move away from it, let it finish moving, and we'll fill it in later. But no, it's all going really good, although I think I might have to get out and dig out. I don't know if you guys can see. I had a wheel track. When I do the outer bounds, that one decided to fall in the wheel track at the last little bit, and it was a little muddy, so got a little muddy, but it looks like it's clearing itself out fine. Just got the planter muddy. We're in a drought and the planter's muddy. I guess maybe we put too much water on the circle, but we're still running good. Looks good, planting nice. We'll get out here probably at the end, and I'll show you guys. Dig down, find a little seed corn, make sure we're still planting. Monitor says we're planting, but I know last year the monitor said we were planting, and we weren't planting. So sometimes gotta keep an eye on that. But other than that, everything is running really good. And we're gonna have to get more fertilizer too. Fertilizer tank's getting low. Normally we pull a big fertilizer cart behind this, but I decided not to get it out this year. We're not doing a lot, and one of the circles we can't have it hooked up anyways because it's a lot of really tight turns and I have to back into it, so it just doesn't work. But this one, the other ones will work fine. It's just I don't really need it, so we'll just kind of do it a little slower paced, which isn't that big a deal. We can cover acres really fast with this 24 row. But yeah, when you load up that big cart and this is fully loaded with seed, I can plant 2 circles and not even think about. I can plant 2 circles and it'd still be easy day, basically, as far as hours running. So it's a really cool rig. I do enjoy it as long as it all works. There's been a couple times the electronics have messed up, and sometimes that can take a little bit. But anyways, we'll get to the end, get out, maybe clean a little bit of that mud off, and dig, see what kind of corn we got, or where the seed's sitting. Let's do that. Alright, so made it to the end. Get out my digging tool and walk out here and see if we can dig it a little bit. Looks like it's doing a really nice job. It's closing it up really good. You can see there's a little moisture. It smells good. I know you guys can't smell it, but now let's see if we can. Sometimes you'll find them right away, and other times you have to kind of dig around for a little bit. Oh, there it was. So it was roughly right in there. That looks good. Needs about 2.5 inches. Now there should be another one over here somewhere. Sometimes maybe. Make sure I didn't already kick it out. There it is. It's hiding. There's the other one. Whoops. According to the monitor, we should be doing about 6 inches. It's a little less, but that's okay. Where's the? There it is. So we should have another one right over here. Kind of tells me how good the planter's doing, population-wise. There it was. So that one's just a little over 6 inches, so that one's just about right. Also, you can see we're going in some pretty good moisture. That's really good, sitting down in there. Got good moisture below it, so that also means moisture will continue to come up. But not a lot of moisture, but we'll be okay. So let's go take a look at the planter, see if we need to knock any of that mud off. But otherwise we're just good. That's just one row. That's kind of what we do. I generally, when we're setting things up, I'll check several rows to make sure everything's running good. But that's what we're running. That's what I set it at, about 2.5 inches. So that's good. Here's this row. I think we're good to go. System's about out of the way. You can kind of see I don't know, you can maybe kind of see the difference in the pattern, so that's good. So we'll keep going. Last two passes. I just put one more bag in, filled all the little hoppers. I didn't put it in the big ones because, well, the big ones do a good job, but when it comes down to one bag, I can get it more seed in the little hoppers and spread it a little more evenly to make sure everything's going to work really well there. So hopefully that should be more than enough seed to finish. I hope, as long as I actually spread it correctly. But still, very, very close. That's a good deal. One more pass, and we're done with this circle. And then we got another circle. Yeah. All right, we're gonna see. All right, we're just finishing up the last little bit. I don't know if it's a little dirty out there, but basically just finishing up the edge of the field where the corner or circles comes and meets the corner. Basically, these corners will be planted to dry land eventually, I hope. But by the time that happens, this corn might be pretty big, so I don't really want to drive into it. So I'm just planting out so we're on the full width of the planter, and that way then hopefully it'll all be there. Either that or it'll just die and never come up and I have to replant it anyways. But at least now I know I've got it somewhat planted and should work. But there it is, last little bit of this circle, so that's good. Fold her up, take it back in, clean this seed out, this variety, and then switch it over to the next variety, the next circle. Be ready to roll. Look at that, we just ran out of seeds in the one. And they're not happy about it. Okay, we'll stop everything. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the video, though. Hope you enjoyed the first day of planting. I'm still going to go see if I can plant somewhere else. Again, the other circle could be questionable whether we can plant it or not, as far as dry down time and had a lot more trash. So we'll catch you in the next one, and yep, we'll see you later.